Okay, hello guys. In this video, I'll be telling you about the changes in the CFA program exam. So most of you who might be appearing for the exam have got this mail from the CFA Institute regarding the changes in the exam. So I'll be talking about all the changes in the exam. So let's start with the video. So as you can see, I have all the information from the website, and all the queries will be taken in this video. So I hope that you will like this video. So let's start. So the first thing is the December 2020 exams will be the last paper based exams, and from 2021 all the exams will be computer based. So that's a historic step and one of the most welcoming steps. I would rather say that it's very convenient and would be easier to do the exams because there are certain changes which I would be discussing. So the first change is that the exam will be offered in a scheduling window for up to 10 days. What does that mean? It means that you will get a window of 10 days and you can choose a specific day out of that particular 10 days in which you want to give your examination. So it certainly provides you a bit of flexibility on when you want to give your examination. So down there, as you can see, that we have some exam comparison flowchart. The tabular differences between them. So this is the paper-based, this is the computer-based examination. So the first one was scheduling. Earlier we used to have the 1 day time examination, but now we'll have a scheduling window of up to 10 days period, and you can reschedule it after the initial appointment, but it will incur a fee of $250. So yeah, that's a bit expensive, but you can reschedule it post after scheduling it for the first time. Then the locations will be increased from 192 to 400 plus, and it will include the locations which was previously appointed. So it would include the 192 locations previously appointed. And the exam length, it was initially it was for 3 hours into 2, which was from 9 to 12 p.m. and then it was from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. So we had a break of 2 hours in between, and it was from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. and then from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. But now the time has reduced and it's now 2 into 2.25 hours, and we'll have an optional break in between for around 30 minutes, I guess. So it would be more convenient to give the examination in less time, and this is specifically for level 1 examination, and it would provide a basis for level 2 and level 3. So as you can see, more details for level 2 and level 3 will be provided soon. So this is basically for the level 1 examination, and 2 and 3 will also have sort of same the pattern. So this was regarding the comparison. So what do we expect? We expect the same proctored examination center with robust security measures, and we will be provided with the writing materials for a piece of paper for rough work. So there you won't have to worry regarding that, and we will have the same calculator permitted as we used to have before, the Texas Instrument BA2 Plus or the Hewlett-Packard 12C. Now talking about the exam duration, we do have a change in length of the examinations, and the candidates will have the same average time. So you'll have the query that how the same average time is possible. It is after deducting the number of questions. So yeah, the number of questions will get reduced so that the average time remains the same for one question. So as you can see that each exam appointment will be as follows: 135 minutes for session 1, 30 minutes of optional break, and then 135 minutes for session 2. So approximately it comes to 4.5 hours, and the total appointment time will be for 5.5 hours. So 135 minutes is roughly around 2 hours and 15 minutes. And same for this one. So it will be around 4 hours and 30 minutes. So the time is sort of reduced as compared to the previous one. And as you can see that this is for schedule for level 1, but for level 2 and level 3 the guide will serve as a guide. So it means that the pattern would be somewhat like same, but some minor changes might be there. So now as you can see that candidate who does not pass their exam will have to wait for a minimum of 6 months for retaking it. So I will be showing you the flowchart regarding the the new quarterly based schedule which has come. I will show you that. So I'll discuss that thing over there. So the level 1 will have the same MCQ based format, and for the level 2, level 3 we have the same item set and the essay format for level 3. So no changes in the exam pattern, I would say. So there will be a mixed length of 4 to 6 questions item sets which was previously being done. So no changes in the exam pattern and syllabus. So the exam results will be a bit faster. So it won't be significant, but yeah, it would be a bit faster as compared to the previous one. So they haven't established the exact amount of time, but yeah, it would be a bit faster as stated. So what is the basic advantages for having the computer-based system? They will offer you the wider selection of testing venues, which is 400 plus as compared to the previous one. So you have flexibility in scheduling where you have the 10 days window. Then you have faster test results. So it will be beneficial because we'll have smaller venues in larger numbers, which will result in greater social distancing and improved hygiene measures. So as you can see that there are certain improvements, and I would say I was going to appear for the December 2020 examinations, but now I'm thinking myself of transitioning to the online computer-based system in February 2021. Okay, so here I have the flowchart for the upcoming changes in the exam cycle. So for December 2020, it will be the last paper-based examinations, and all the 3 levels will be held in December 2020. And talking about 2021 and 2022, we will have some separate schedule, so don't get confused regarding that. For example, level 1 remains the same. We will have the option of giving the exams quarterly. You will have February, May, August and November for giving the level 1 examinations. For level 2, we will have May and August for 2021, and for 2022 we will have February and August. So the change is for level 2 that for 2021 we will have May and August, but for 2022 and onwards we'll have the option for Feb and August. But level 3 remains the same, that is we will have the option of giving in May and November, and in 2022 onwards we'll have the same option of May and November onwards. So the main change is for level 2 that in 2021 we will have in May and August, but in 2022 and onwards we'll have in Feb and onwards. So you'll have to take a note regarding this. And the institute has also given the path which will be helpful. For example, if you are a level 1 candidate and giving the examinations in December, so if you pass the examination in one go, then you will become a CFA level 3 qualified student within less than 1 year. As you can see that if you give the examination in December 2020 and if you pass in one go, you can become a level 3 qualified student in less than a year. So this is a really great thing that the course which required around 3 years is now taking less than a year. But this is only for students who have taken the examination in December 2020. If you take the examinations in February 2021, then it will take more than 1 year, and that's approximately, I guess, 1.5 years. So only for students taking level 1 in December 2020 will have the option of being the level 3 qualified in less than a year. But post that, you will get an approximate 1.5 years minimum to clear the examination in one go. Like if you give the examination in Feb 2021, you will have the options of giving the level 2 examination in August, and for level 3 you will have to wait for almost a year. That's approx 9 months. So it will be around 1.5 years if you want to clear the examinations in one go for the Feb 2021. But if you're giving the examinations in December 2020, then you'll have the option of being the level 3 qualified in less than a year, that is by November 2021. So this is the chart for level 2 student and level 3 student as well, if you pass or fail. So this is a sort of binomial distribution, you might say that. So this is quite helpful. I will link the image in the description down below, so you can check that out later. Okay, so it's time for some FAQ questions which most of you might have. For example, these are for postponed candidates. So the first option is to register for the final examination based paper, the final paper based examination, which will be conducted in December 2020. So you will have the option to either stay in December 2020 or you may switch to 2021 examinations. I know that the institute also gave us an option earlier to select the December 2020 examinations or delay it, but now you will again get an option to either select the December 2020 or switch to the computer-based examinations in 2021. Okay, so for students who have registered for the June 2021 paper, will have the option to revert to the paper-based examination, because most of you might have not known that the June 2021 will not be the paper-based examination. So you'll have the option to revert to December 2020 examinations, and the last day for registration for the same is 19th August. So if you're a student appearing for the June 2021 which is willing to give the paper-based examination in December 2020, then do so by 19th of August. It will be the last day. And for students who wish to stay to the December 2020 or who wishes to go for the 21 computer-based examinations will have the option till 20th October to choose for. So now it's regarding the postponement. For example, if you were applied to the June 2020 and have postponed to the December, but now if in December also the examinations gets deferred again, then you will have the option to either request a refund or defer it again. So for example, I was deferred to December 2020, but again, if due to the national circumstances or due to the increasing cases, if the examination again gets cancelled, then you will either have the option to defer it or request a refund. So as you can see that for February 2021, the window is now open. And for the rest of the examinations to be held in 2021, like the level 2 or level 3 in May and November, it will open on 20th of August. So for February 2021, the window is open now, so you can register for the same now. And talking about the deadlines will be published in the institute's website for application for all the levels in the examination. But for postponed candidates, the special window is from 20th August to 20th October, as I have mentioned earlier. So this was the pattern of the examination. Like it was earlier 6 hours, 3 plus 3, but now it will be 2.25 plus 2.25. So the time has reduced. The number of questions will be reduced in order to have the same average time per question. So that's interesting that the number of questions will be reduced. So talking about the format remains the same. It will the level 1 will have the same MCQ based format. For level 2, level 3 will have the same item set and essay based format, so no changes. Yeah, for item set, the essay based format, now instead of writing for the same in by hand, you will have to type it in the computer. So the format remains the same, but now instead of writing, you will have to type it in the computer. Talking about the weightages of the topic weights will not be altered, and the percentage will be same, which is mentioned also in the website of the institute. So yeah, talking about the results will be a bit faster, but they do not anticipate whether it will be significant or not. So it will be published earlier, but it won't be significant as they have mentioned. So talking about the curriculum will remain the same as that of the 2020 version for all the examinations for all the levels in 2021, and for the 2022 examinations, the curriculum will be released later on. So this was regarding all the concepts and FAQs and all the changes in the examination. I hope you liked this video. If you liked it, I would appreciate it if you click the like button. Do share it with your friends who will be appearing for the examination, and I hope to see you guys in my next video.